All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I am going over the partial quotient strategy. This strategy for dividing is something that I have developed by tweaking some of the things that are in the book. This is not a strategy that you are going to find in any book anywhere because it's a strategy that I devised. This is a reliable strategy. It works, and it even helps students who struggle with multiplication facts because there is no multiplying involved. I would like everybody to keep your eyes on the screen while I explain this. I am doing, from your math book, I am going over number 2, and this is on page 169. And the problem that you see there, that you're given, is 225 divided by 3, excuse me. Right now, I do not want anyone writing. I want you to watch me. Please put your pencils and pens down. Put your eyes on the screen. So with partial quotients, the first thing I'm going to do with this division problem is draw myself a long line. Over here, I'm going to make myself a multiplication chart. We talked earlier that 3 is my divisor. So my multiplication chart is going to go with my divisor. And it's going to look something like this. I'm going to put 1, 2, 5. Then I'm going to write 10, 20, 50. Okay? So now I'm going to put the answers or the products over here on this side. We know that any number times 1 is that number. This is where you're multiplying using addition and counting and the strategies that we've already learned. But I'm really not memorizing any facts. I can double 3 and get this answer. 3 plus 3 is 6. I can count by 5s to get 3 times 5. 5, 10, 15. Then I copy those same answers here. And because I have a 0 here, I put a 0 on each end. Now I'm going to come back to my multiplication problem. I'm going to look at my dividend. This is 225. I'm going to come over here to my products, and I'm going to find the one that is closest to 225 without going over. Right here is 150. So I'm going to subtract 150. 5 minus 0 is 5. I cannot take 5 from 2, so I have to borrow. 12 minus 5 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0, so I'm going to leave that blank. To get 150, I had to multiply by 50. So right here, on my partial quotient side, I'm writing 50. Now I'm going to find the closest thing I have to 75 without going over. That is 60. So I'm going to write 60 down. I'm going to subtract 60. To get 60, I multiplied by 20. 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 6 is 1. Now I'm going to look for the product that is closest to 15 without going over. And I see right here that I have 15. So I'm going to subtract 15. To get 15, I have to multiply 3 times 5. So I put a 5 right here. When I subtract, I have 0. You know you are done when you have a 0 or you get to a number that is less than your dividend. Now I'm going to add my partial quotients. 50 plus 20 is 70. 70 plus 5 is 75. So that means my answer up here is 75. And that is how you do Miss Zimmerman's version of partial quotients. We will be learning the standard algorithm next week. Wait a second. We will be learning the standard algorithm next week, but this tends to be the most reliable strategy for 4th graders to use. Thank you very much for watching.